Hello my friends, welcome to the Electric Viking. Fantastic to see you here today. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. There's been a lot of new subscribers lately. I have to thank you for your support. It really means a lot to me. And without that support, I really wouldn't be able to keep on making videos on a daily basis. So your support in terms of watching the videos, liking them, subscribing to the channel, that's really the reason I'm here, the reason I can make more videos. Volkswagen, what are they up to? Well, reports are that Volkswagen is struggling with battery supply. Now, Volkswagen is currently seeking more collaboration with battery manufacturers, but they want collaboration with battery manufacturers in Europe. And I believe that is to take advantage potentially of European subsidies. Now, Business Korea says that Volkswagen is currently searching for partners to supply electric vehicle batteries in Europe. Now, obviously, it would be easy for Volkswagen to say to Samsung SDI in South Korea, we need more batteries. Can you supply us with more batteries? But what Volkswagen is looking for is another partner in Europe. Now, currently, Volkswagen actually owns 20% of Northvolt, the battery company called Northvolt, which was actually started by a former Tesla employee, and it owns 26% of Guoxan High Tech. I don't know how to pronounce that word, sorry guys, but Guoxuan High Tech, which is a Chinese battery company. Now, both of those companies are building factories in Germany as well as in other places in Europe. And they're going to play a pivotal role in Volkswagen's plans because Volkswagen actually planned, and they announced in March of this year that they would build 6 battery cell plants in Europe by 2030. And each plant would have a production capacity of 40 gigawatt hours. 6 times 40, well, you do the math, you can work out what that is, right? That's equal to the current production capacity of SK Innovation, which is the 5th largest battery manufacturer in the world. Now, Northvolt and Guoxan High Tech already joined the plan. Volkswagen is planning to concentrate on prismatic rather than the cylindrical batteries and aiming to halve its battery manufacturing cost by enhancing its efficiency. Now, the first of the 6 plants that Volkswagen announced in March is currently under production in Sweden. And also, the second of those is under production in Germany. Now, Volkswagen's cooperation with Guoxan High Tech is to develop unified cells by 2025. Volkswagen currently owns 20%, like I said, and 26% respectively of those 2 battery companies. For those of you who are not aware, Northvolt is a Swedish company and it aims to be one of the biggest manufacturing companies in Europe. Now, that's a big challenge because companies like SK Innovation, LG Chem, CATL, Panasonic, Samsung, these guys, they all have a pretty big lead on Northvolt, and their cost of production in China are and Korea are very low. It's going to be challenging for Northvolt to actually achieve their goals, but let's hope that they do. So that anyway leaves us with 4 plants that Volkswagen plan to build by 2030. But Volkswagen haven't said who's going to build those plants. Now, recently, it was announced, according to industry sources that are well known for providing information that has been correct in the past, that those plants are going to be run in cooperation with other companies. Volkswagen apparently doesn't plan on building batteries themselves. Now, apparently one of the reasons for this, currently Volkswagen is failing to reach a certain technological level, and the price of its current batteries, well, for example, the ID3 EV, its batteries are US $1,300 more expensive on average than the batteries in the Tesla Model 3. Now, the source said, besides, Volkswagen's collaboration with Northvolt and Guoxan is not very smooth yet due to some changes of plan recently. Now, we don't know what those changes of plan are. I wish I knew. If I did know, I'd tell you. As soon as I know, I'll make another video about what is going on here at Volkswagen. Now, apparently, a new JV will soon be announced by Volkswagen and another Chinese company, I think maybe CATL, but I don't know, as China actually accounts for 40% of Volkswagen's sales. And Chinese battery manufacturers are leading the prismatic battery segment of the market. The source said, apparently, adding that another candidate is Samsung SDI, which is the only South Korean company that manufactures prismatic batteries. So, we don't know for certain that the cost of Volkswagen's EV or ID3 batteries are actually $1,300 more expensive than Tesla's batteries. I mean, obviously, it depends on which Tesla battery you're comparing it to. Are you comparing it to Tesla's lithium iron phosphate battery, which is in their base model? Or are you comparing it to Tesla's NCA chemistry batteries, which are in their higher end models? Specifically, say, the Tesla Model Y Performance, the Tesla Model 3 Performance, the Tesla Model 3 Long Range, Tesla Model Y Long Range, obviously the Tesla Model S and the Tesla Model X. All of those cars come standard with Tesla's NCA chemistry battery, which obviously has a higher energy density than their lithium iron phosphate battery, which is in their base model, Model 3, and their base model, Model Y. So I'm not sure which car they're comparing it to. I'm going to guess those prices in comparison to the lithium iron phosphate batteries in the base models. Recently, very interestingly, Elon Musk said he believes the future of batteries, even though currently 95% of all batteries sold, of all cars sold by Tesla come with NCA chemistry battery, not lithium iron phosphate batteries. Only the base models come with that. But he said he believes the future of batteries, the future of the market, is lithium iron phosphate batteries. So that's really an interesting indicator of where things are going to go. Now, prices, well, we know that CATL provides Tesla with lithium iron phosphate batteries. We know that they've announced they're going to build a gigafactory in Shanghai for Tesla to build 80 gigawatt hours of lithium iron phosphate batteries. Whether they'll go into 4680 packs or not, cells or not, we don't know yet. But I think that is extremely likely. And I think that Volkswagen are probably aware of the enormous cost advantage Tesla will have by having a factory in China producing lithium iron phosphate batteries into and putting those into Tesla's new form factor, which is the 4680 battery cell, which is obviously twice as big as their previous battery, actually more than twice as big, but apparently it'll be much cheaper to make than their previous batteries. So there's two advantages here. Tesla's new batteries will be much cheaper to make on two fronts: the actual form factor and also the fact that they're going to be tabless, and also they're going to be lithium iron phosphate. Now, this is what Volkswagen has to compete with. And of course, Volkswagen are very aware that Tesla is their number one competition right now. That will only become even more acute and more obvious as the electric revolution continues to take hold. I'm fascinated by what's happening in the industry. It's really exciting. There's so many things going on that it's almost impossible to completely follow everything. I've just read probably 100 articles tonight about the battery industry, and it's exciting stuff where it's going. Thanks for watching the video. Look forward to seeing you on the next one. Bye-bye.